The famous Statue of Liberty in New York hides a secret that almost no one knows about. The monument itself is a famous tourist attraction. Visitors can climb the statue and view New York City from the observation deck located at the crown level. However, only a select few are aware that at the very top, in the golden torch of the statue, there is a secret room. A long time ago, tourists could even go up there. But then access to the room was closed, and for more than 100 years, no one has been able to go there. In 1916, the structure of the statue's arm was damaged due to a strong explosion that occurred nearby and was staged by German spies. It was then that access to the torch was closed. After some time, they were going to resume it, but the torch itself fell into disrepair due to leaking water. However, if you want to look at the view of New York City from the torch of the Statue of Liberty, you can easily Google the image from the webcam, which is installed right on top of the statue. By the way, if you would like to visit New York, then like it. Here is the famous Trafalgar Square in London. There is a secret police station on it. It is simply impossible to detect it with the naked eye. There is a small lantern in the lower left corner. However, this is not just a lantern, but a real police station. And in fact, it is much more spacious than you might think. There is enough space to hold 2 prisoners at once. This building appeared a little less than 100 years ago due to the fact that demonstrations were often held on the square. However, recently there have been reports that the site has ceased to be used for its intended purpose and has become just a place to store janitors' tools. The Colosseum, located in Rome, you have definitely seen everything, at least in the photos, but many people do not even know about the hidden secrets of this building. During the time of ancient Rome, the Colosseum was used as an arena for various performances, including gladiatorial fights. There was a whole system of underground rooms and tunnels under the Colosseum. They were used to keep predatory animals there, as well as complex mechanisms with which special effects were made during performances. In addition, some of these underground rooms were connected to a secret tunnel system. The good news is that today there are special tours during which you can visit these secret rooms. By the way, let's arrange a small survey in the comments. Which city in the world would you like to visit first if you had unlimited opportunities? Leave your options in the comments. The Eiffel Tower is perhaps the most recognizable landmark in the world. Tens of millions of tourists visited Paris every year in many ways in order to look at this particular symbol of the city. Most of them didn't even know there was a secret room at the very top of the building. The well-known structure was built at the end of the 19th century according to the project of engineer Gustave Eiffel. He designed the secret room exclusively for himself, and indeed, throughout the engineer's life, no one else had access to it. Today, those visitors who buy tickets with the opportunity to climb to the very top can not only get a spectacular view of the French capital, but also have access to the Eiffel's secret room. Disneyland is a famous amusement park for children, but there is a place in the park that is open only to adults, and for rich adults. We are talking about the closed Club 33. He appeared at California Disneyland in the late 60s of the last century. The idea of a closed club came from the founder of Walt Disney Park, and according to his plan, influential people like politicians, businessmen, and others were supposed to gather there. Over the years, ordinary mortals have been able to become members of Club 33, but for this they need to invest a fairly large amount of money. We are talking about several tens of thousands of dollars. Mount Rushmore is one of the main attractions of the United States of America. Absolutely everyone has seen the portraits of the 4 presidents of the country carved into the rocks. But few people know that there is a secret room behind the head of President Abraham Lincoln, which is on the right. Access there is practically impossible, and this has given rise to a large number of theories. However, here's what really happened. The monument was erected almost 100 years ago. His sculptor planned that the monument would be much larger, and in addition to the heads of the presidents, important events of American history would also be depicted there. This plan was not fulfilled, so the sculptor was offered to create a special hall right inside the mountain, something similar to the Museum of U.S. History. However, the author of the monument did not manage to live until the completion of the work. And although the images of the presidents were completed, the secret room remained unfinished. Since then, almost no one has been able to get there.